All right, this third component is again a really big differentiator between this methodology and these strategies and other reading comprehension programs that I've seen out there. And it comes back to a very age-old, probably decades or hundreds of years old adage: conversation leads to better comprehension. What I've said before in the intro that you may have heard or may not have heard, but what I said was basically pretty simple. The questions in the game show are a springboard to discussion and defense. Now, the types of questions alone make these game show experiences very different because they're not just literal questions, although there are some of those. There are hypothetical questions, inferential questions, persuasive argument questions, sequencing questions, and on and on. Years ago, some principals asked me if I could make the questions look like state test questions. And sure, I can do that, and I started to about 6 or 7 years ago. So some of the questions you'll see will actually look like your state questions, which is great because then they can be used as a test prep model for your state tests for comprehension. But outside of that, the key component here is discussion and defense. And this is again where the open book test is different, because I don't care if the books are open, and you shouldn't either, because really what we're trying to get them to do is defend their answers from the text. And when they're not literal questions, you leave the door wide open to have a discussion and point to the context that they took the information from to defend their answers. So, with all that being said, you'll see in the video clips examples of that, and I encourage you heavily to have time for those discussion points with these students. So, enjoy it.